If you haven't read The Gentle Art of Swedish Death Cleaning by Margareta Magnusson, I definitely think now is the time. She covers the basic concept of going through all of your things, being gentle with yourself, but also letting go. Now, hopefully, I'm not nearing death. I'm in my 30s. She does talk about doing this as something that you would do when you're in your 60s, but it's really never too early to start. I've been getting a little exhausted lately going through a bunch of my stuff. This book was the perfect motivation I needed to keep going. We're also moving, which has been a great motivator. It has inspired my husband as well, who is more of a Maximist. I think there are many ways to motivate oneself, but between the Swedish death cleaning and the move, I realized those two things have inspired me the most as of late. So, even if you're not moving, how about just pretend you are? This is actually one of my favorite concepts from the Minimalists. Josh was moving and Ryan was thinking, you know what? I'm going to pretend I'm moving and put all my stuff in boxes and see what I use over the next few weeks. See what's really of value to me. I remember watching Minimalism and thinking, wow, that's a really simple concept, but I never applied it until I was actually moving. I think it's really easy to become overwhelmed with the image of minimalism or all those fancy pictures of bedrooms and trying to live up to what we think we're supposed to be or doing what we think we're supposed to be doing. This is when those overwhelming feelings just generally lead to procrastination. Minimalism doesn't need to be weighted with all of these expectations, unrealistic expectations. Realize this is your own journey and you can go about it however it best suits you. Take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back to basics. Minimalism doesn't have to be hard. Minimalism is just about yourself and making your life more simple. If you feel overloaded by minimalist strategies or don't know where to start, take a deep breath, go look in the mirror, and call yourself out on it because you are procrastinating. My best tip, try one strategy at a time. So, back to basics, like what I said earlier. Read Marie Kondo. Watch Minimalism again. Read Swedish Death Cleaning. Find your motivation and go to that one spot with your box ready to do it, because there is no magic wand for getting rid of your stuff and going through it. You actually have to just put in the time and do it. Do a little bit at a time, a little bit each day, each week, each month. Don't be hard on yourself. And remember that this is about you. It's not about an image to uphold. It's about you having a fresh start, doing something for yourself. It's time to make more room in your life for nature, experiences, pets, people, and stop managing so much stuff.
Justin, get up.
I must share with you all how much I love my Merry People boots. I'm quite the minimalist these days and only have 4 pair of shoes. However, these are most often on my feet. Oh, we're moving, huh, Dust? What's going on? The mattress is gone. So here we are, just packing it up a little bit at a time, one room at a time, selling what we can, putting stuff on the street for free, and preparing to move into our new home while trying to agree on as much as we can. My husband is more of a Maximist, and I am Minimalist. This requires negotiating and renegotiating boundaries. When we first lived together in an RV, there was very little space, so we each had our own closet, and that was it. There was no renegotiating. Next came a very small apartment, no need to negotiate there. But over the last few years, we've lived in a rental house with much more space, and now we're moving into our own home, which also has plenty of space. While minimalism might be the journey for some, it is not the journey for all. And this is a valuable lesson I've learned through trial and error while cohabitating with someone who views the accumulation of their stuff differently than I do. Don't get me wrong, we are not consumers. The accumulation of stuff I mentioned is thrifted, salvaged, scavenged, foraged. We work little and have little money to spend, which is all part of the greater concept of minimalism in our lives and simplifying. If we are going to make a purchase, it is written down, talked about, well-researched, and planned. Working less and making less money has led us to find more happiness. We are frugal in our daily lives. We plan ahead and save rather than spending. Instead of letting our lives be driven by consuming, we save our money for experiences, vacations, and our new home. Thanks for watching. Take care and be well.